we figure it out.
Welcome back, War Room fans. Okay, here we go. Saturday game. Experts all at the table, right? There is going to be no rule screw-ups, no misorders.
Yeah, right.
You guys are about to see some high-level tactics and strategy out there, War Room fans, so pay attention to these videos. Talk to you later. Okay, guys, we're back after combat in round 1. So, Italy moved out off of Gibraltar. German Air Force came up into B1, put a bomb token, and wiped out all the air units that were in B1. The Americans have shown up to wreck airfields. Germany's making a huge, heavy push towards Leningrad. We're up in we're 48s out in A5. Russia pushed all in on the Ukraine, knocked it out because we didn't reinforce. But we got our subs down here, and we're off the coast of South America now. British are coming over, the South Africans. Egypt is contested. M3, the Air Force came out and sunk 3 ships. Over here we got the Burma Crush going. French Indochina is contested. Peiping is contested. Japan is just stacked P1. And they're out on Wake Island. Solomons are still contested. America's coming on over, consolidating that big navy. So that's where we stand, basically at the end of turn 1. Okay.
One of those are Italian, one of those
Okay, guys, we're back here after the end of turn 2. So Italy's gambit paid off. How did that happen? Well, Germany bid 4, everybody bid 0. That's how and Japan bid 3, and then everybody else bid 0, and that's how it came out. So it worked out perfectly for the Axis. So Italy gets into Gibraltar free. These subs were going to come up to try to pin the navies up here, but because of that, we canceled. Brought everything back to G1 to protect that battleship and carrier under production. America canceled the 11th and 12th. They were going to go in, but they wimped out. Russia was very confused because all of a sudden Germany pulled completely off the front line, consolidated Belarus, and did nothing. So they're scratching their heads trying to figure this one out. So we got a big battle in M3 trying to take down the lone carrier, British carrier. We got Egypt going again. And then something that we've never seen. French West Africa is being invaded because we are playing with the 2 optional rules. We're playing with forced batch cap, and the quick amphibious assault. So then over here we got the Burma throwdown, which looks very one-sided. French Indochina is going. Japan's coming in here. Japan did it. They broke the pact, so they're coming up here. Japanese Navy's just hanging out. The Air Force is out there, still protecting the backside. America's consolidating big time, and Anzac Navy's coming over. So notice over here in production, America's building with a battleship, a cruiser, and a sub. So, okay. So let's get some combat going, and we'll see what goes on. But this could be a pretty quick one because we don't have that many combats actually in this turn. So I'll be back.
We're trying to put a monkey on a plane.
Okay, guys, we're back at the end of round 2 of combat. So they took it down here. Germany is stunned. So stunned, in fact, they took a stress point. Everything else is going good. You can see up here. Down here, M3, they literally just looked at each other and did nothing. They all missed. Egypt still embattled. Russia's still scratching its head. Over here, embattled, Japan takes it.
Russia tried.
Russia tried. Still in battle in Peking. Still in battle in French Indo. That fell. Burma. So there we are. There, as I said, there wasn't much combat this round. Okay, so here's where we stand. You can see a bunch of production about to come off. A bunch of Navy is about to hit the water, so it's going to be interesting. Okay, I'll be back at turn 3 after orders. Okay, guys, we're back
Oh, flip over
after orders to turn 3.
Oh, and
So-
there. Yeah.
America bid 6. Britain bid what? 4?
4.
Germany bid 2, and then the rest, those were the 0 bids. So that's how it came out. So Britain pinned the 5th down here in A16. Italy's moving back towards Egypt, which is still embattled. We got another battle out here. Allies are trying to come into France.
Normandy.
Big stack of air power. And here you can see they're stacking A6 with Navy. We're coming out, we're getting both convoys this turn. 69 is completely unprotected in A3. Russia is just going at it. Finland, they invaded Finland. They invaded Belarus. Germany invaded Ukraine. So we come over here after they're coming up. Russia's trying to rail back, but Japan's on the move now. They're pushing into China, trying to get rid of all these pesky Chinese. Trying to put an end to that French Indochina thing here pretty soon. See the rest of the fleets are out there. They're still duking it out on the Solomons. And America is all up here. A lot of land commands coming in behind. Battleship cruiser on the East Coast. So we're going to see how this goes down. Okay, be back after combat.
If he goes up and
Okay, we're back after round 3 of combat. So once again, Egypt is in perpetual war. The Italians finally destroyed the British fleet. But you can see Italy's coming over. Got our defense down here. They blew up my subs in A16, but one of them broke out, and we hit some convoys up here, which was helping us. They came into France and they took it. They only got 1 each.
Look at that stack of planes. Holy cow.
Man, yeah, they got a shit ton of planes. So, but here's what's going on. Finland was a mutual destruction scenario. Russia took Belarus. Germany took back Ukraine.
Britain or America, this flag is
They're both there.
So here we're going. Up here, we saw that. Down here, they finally took back Peiping. Japan's moving over now. Southeast Asia is this mega throwdown, but Japan's coming off. So that's where we go. Now what's going to look like is looking at the stress. We know Germany's going up 1 more. I think looking at it, I know Russia's going up 1. They might actually double pop, but we'll see once we do stress. So that's where we stand after combat in round 3. Okay, guys, we're back after orders in turn 4. So they're coming into French Morocco, but we've been waiting. And that is an Italian carrier plane. It's going to make a difference. Then 72nd comes into France. The Allies elected not to contest that. So the 48th canceled. They're still sitting out here squared off against the Baltic Fleet. They're coming into Norway. Shocking. They pinned us down in A8. Those subs went down to the Gulf of Mexico. Up here, we got Battle of Leningrad with the German carrier plane. 56 going into the dreaded Bryansk showdown. 67 is Banzai charging into Poland. Turn 4 of the, I don't know what to call it, the Battle of Egypt. The never ending. Here come the Japanese on the back side into Siberia. Thank God it's August. Over here, we're still duking it out down here in Southeast Asia. Japan, I think, has had enough of these the Japanese have had enough of the Chinese. This is just the big showdown. 2 massive navies looking at each other. Japan is like just making sure they kill that OSR convoy right down there. They've got, what, 8 air units off the coast?
No, there's only 7.
Only 7? Okay. So that's where we stand after orders. What did we do up here? Who bid? I bid what?
No, never mind.
2?
There's 8.
You bid 1. He bid
I bid 1 and Russia bid 3 and then everybody bid 0, correct?
Yep.
Okay, so that was the turn order. So here we are after turn 4 orders. Be back.
Yeah. Well, that's gonna
Okay, we're back after turn 4 combat. Holy cow, they finally prevailed. The Axis took Egypt. South Africa's coming up. French Morocco's embattled. Armor against artillery. They couldn't take it. They had 2 stinking units. They got 1 armor left. Norway, mutual destruction. As he brought in 29 dice on error alone. Germany took Leningrad. Russia, Banzai charge into Poland. Bryansk is embattled. So over here, push them off to A9. They're now down in the Caribbean. They're coming over. Down here, convoy to death. Japan is making some inroads. But the Japanese frontal assault's slowly getting ground down. But Russia, that stack's going to pop. But as you can see, guys, they're getting really thin. That German naval air is just a champion. Okay. That's where we stand after round 4 of combat. So I'll be back on turn 5 order. Okay, here we go. Order is turn 5. Allies just won't just give it up. They keep coming in. This French West Africa thing is really irking me because he has these stupid air units that keep flying in here. But we got this little showdown. Gonna try to retake France. Allies popped out into A7. American Air Force is protecting the fleet, but we stayed in port. America's coming over, convoying in the Caribbean. Now Germany is coming into Poland, covering the Balkans. We basically wanted to encircle the 67th and just get rid of those guys. Put them in POW camps. Dreaded Bryansk is going down. It's looking grim, but you never know. Armor's
Japan
tough.
has 2 notions.
Sending in a solo bomber into
America.
Moscow. Maybe get lucky, get through.
2 what?
I have 2 notionals against America.
India's coming in. We
One
got
here,
the
one there.
big Chinese throwdown. We keep coming in on the backside.
The one's closest to me.
America's coming into the Marianas. They're coming into Wake.
Well, actually,
America's creeping up on them. The showdown is about to happen, I think.
no, that's nothing.
Japan's convoying off Australia, bringing up air units. But we can see America's building up. So this is how orders in turn 5 came down. Now, just one thing about this. Germany has 5 stress points. They've built up 2 commercial goods and 3 metals. So, I mean, they are on the verge of economic collapse. So we're playing it close to the vest, and hopefully we can work our way out of this little morale jam. So, be back after combat after
Britain's
round
got
5.
Very big problems now.
Axis once again repulse the Allied powers in Egypt. The 17th, I guess they're out of aviation fuel or something. They haven't flown since like turn 1. 59 and 75 got lost in the desert. They just wandered around. Although that carrier plane did shoot down one of his fighters. So the Polish invasion force
Mighty
is in a prison camp now. They just surrendered as they were surrounded by the German army. This is all going. Shannon, we didn't do the convoy attack in the Caribbean. We'll resolve that. Japan finally knocked them off here. What's going on down here? Japan got Hong Kong back.
No, it's still contested.
Oh, it's still contested. Okay.
One pesky tank survived.
I see that. Okay. Indians are coming up into China now. You can see they took the Marianas. They took, what is that, Wake Island? Yep.
Oh, I did finally kill your last fighter plane over there.
That's where we stand. So it was actually not that bloody of a turn. So I'll be back for orders on turn 6. Okay, guys. Beginning of turn 6, the movement orders. Once again, French Morocco. We'll have a little smackdown. Coming in, took the Middle East. Up here, they're coming into Norway.
And Denmark.
And Denmark. The dreaded Denmark attack that I didn't see coming. We got the big convoy raids out here. The Italian Navy in all its glory, baby, is out here. Still got the convoy raid down in the Caribbean. They don't care about that one. Now here it is. Germany has reconstituted its army, and we are going in, baby. Bryansk. Okay. Oh, one thing up here, just notice when we're talking about last turn, Germany spent enough metals and commercial goods to go down the stress wheel. No, it can't. I know my ace carrier plane can't make it. Now, Japan is finally dealing with the Southeast Asia problem. So they're coming in. The attack stalled for one turn up here, it looks like. But Japan's had enough. The Imperial Navy has gone in for the big showdown, and the Anzac forces are pissed off about those convoy raids. So they finally decided to do something about it. So there will be an air combat down there. So,
Hey, don't miss the big main event.
that is the main event. That is the main event. I'd also like to point out that little Japanese task force hasn't moved since like turn 2. They've run out of fuel. Just like 17 hasn't moved since turn 1. I think now their problem is they got flat tires. I don't know. So this is where we're at. So the feeling on the board is this is it. This might be the end, but we're going to see how combat gets resolved, and we'll go from there. Okay, guys, so we're in combat. Just look at the glorious combat here. This is the Battle of Wake Island. Holy cow. Is this a 30 on 30?
Yeah, on the surface.
On the surface.
And like 30 to 26 in the air.
30, 30, 27, 30.
Oh my gosh. Okay, well, we'll see how this all breaks out. Okay, we're here after orders.
Round 7.
Round 7.
Does he go like this?
No.
No.
So, round 7. So,
I mean, he's gonna have to.
they just took Algeria
That's what I mean.
from
He
Germany.
needs an arrow.
We're pushing into Denmark.
Thank you.
They came in here for the big Baltic Sea showdown. We're duking it out in
This you
Finland.
actually have 6.
They're strap bombing
so probably should
Belarus.
fight it.
We got the big Bryansk smackdown again. Iran's coming over, or India's coming into Iran. But look at Japan coming in on the backside. They're built up now. So
Those didn't move.
Japan just took back Indochina. They're pulling the boards off.
He was finishing
It's a
off
big
China.
strat bomb going on over here.
Didn't have the orders.
Indo-Japan, they got another naval showdown. So
All the other stuff he was doing.
allies are making their moves. I mean, so we'll see what happens.
These merge split stacks.
Okay, we're here after combat on phase 7, turn 7. So they're cleared out over here. China is gone. They don't have any units left, do they? And all their territory is conquered.
Yep.
Throwdown in Bryansk. It's basically a bunch of infantry against a bunch of artillery and tanks left after it's all done. India, we can see is coming over here. They're down here. Now, we almost took Denmark. The German Navy survived with 1 battleship. Shocking. Notice America's still stuck over there. Japan's coming up on the back door now with a huge mega stack. Had a big throwdown out here. The Americans just got buzzsawed in Japan on that strat bombing mission. Just got chewed up. So this is where we stand after combat. So we're gonna do morale because it's gonna get, it's getting dicey on morale. So we'll be back. Okay, it's the end of turn 7. Allies, we've been discussing it. It's pretty late here at the convention, so the Axis get a decision victory. We still think it's about 60-40. but there's a lot of inevitabilities coming up here. Like India looks like it most likely will fall in 2 turns. We know Moscow will fall in 2 turns, but Germany just hit economic collapse, but they're going to be able to go down one more time to stay in the fight, so to speak, when it comes to the economy. But then we got to decide what's going to happen over here. The thing is, the Americans cannot get those big stacks over here for many turns. So, and Germany still has, you know, some guys to make some noise. So, now on the actual battles, you know, we still got the battleship out there. We talked about that, you know, over here. But Japan right now is just crazy economy. They actually have so many resources. They can't even use them all because they don't have enough smokestacks. So that's the big thing about India. If they take that, then they get 5 more, that they have more than enough resources to fuel every factory. So that's where we're gonna leave it off, guys. So does anybody have any final words?
Good game.
GG.
Yep. Everybody liked it? Yep. I think everybody thought this game was very unique. It played out a lot different than what everybody here at the table usually sees. So it was a good game. It was a lot of fun, and I will be seeing you guys later on the channel. Bye.